Oh yeah!
Hello my gaming family and welcome to another video. Since it was announced in September 2020, there has been absolutely nothing about Hogwarts Legacy game until now. Now actually we have something to talk about. On the last state of play we was able to see 15 minutes of gameplay and in-game cutscenes, and also we got some explanations about some important segments of the game. In today's video we will see what they showed in that video and everything we actually know so far, but before we move to the topic of today's video, you could consider smashing that subscribe button, guys. By doing that, you support growth of this channel and my work in general on the best possible way. So what are you waiting for? As you all know, Hogwarts Legacy takes place in Wizardry universe, but don't expect to meet characters like Harry, Hermione or Ron, cause the story of Hogwarts Legacy takes place long before they were even born. The game is set in the late 1800s, and as the developer said, the reason they put setting in this period was to ensure your legend is never overshadowed by any other hero. You take a role of a new student in Hogwarts with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic. As expected, your character will be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world, a hero who saves the day. But before you will be able to become a hero, you will attending classes and learning magic alongside other students, and also when it comes to the story, the developer says next. You have received a late acceptance to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and soon discover that you are no ordinary student. You possess an unusual ability to perceive and master ancient magic. Only you can decide if you will protect this secret for the good of all, or yield to the temptation of more sinister magic. There is also the matter of some kind of rebellion, led by a goblin named Ranrock. You'll be fighting Ranrock's goblins, dark witches and wizards, and magical beasts too. When it comes to character creation, we don't know much about this segment actually. Besides gender choosing, body type and voice, we could see that you will be able to choose skin color, hairstyle and color, and also we was able to see that you could spice up your appearance with scars, which is a really cool detail if you ask me. After creating your character and choosing which house you want to belong, you will then attend classes like Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, Potions and other classes. You need to know that you don't start the game as a freshman but as a 5th year. I guess we will find out throughout the story why is that and what's the story behind your character, but what is really cool is that between classes you will be able to meet other students, interact with them in your dormitory, hang out with your housemates and do other activities. Hogwarts Legacy is full of interesting places to visit while between regular activities and between classes. The castle is full of secrets you will uncover, and for some of them you will actually need to use your brain a little. To be able to uncover some secret passages and explore some hidden parts of castle, you will need to solve some really interesting puzzles that beside clever mind will require some magical skills too. While you can spend a lot of time between castle walls, visiting some recognizable and iconic places and discovering some secret ones, there is a world outside the walls that waits to be explored. First of all, the famous Hogsmeade village, in which you will find the vendors that can provide you with supplies you require, like potion ingredients, seeds for magical plants and all sorts of gear. Also, the world outside Hogwarts, same as inside, is full of mysteries, so you will be able to find a lot of puzzles, secret places, dungeons and etc. Like I mentioned, there will be all kinds of puzzles in the game, so wandering around and diving into those caves and dungeons will be a real challenge. Big plus when it comes to exploring this game are the mounts. Yup, you'll be able to fly around the world as we could see on gameplay on Griffin and Broom, which, besides it looks really cool, will significantly affect and improve exploring. As the one of the most important segments of almost every single game, in Hogwarts Legacy there has been a huge focus on combat too. First of all, visuals. Casting spells in Hogwarts Legacy looks absolutely amazing. The visual effect of spells, moving of your character while casting, even the sound effects are super cool. Also, you'll be able to hear your character saying the name of the current spell, so for example, you will hear Accio or Incendio, and maybe even the darkest one, Avada Kedavra. Yup, you'll be able to learn and cast some stronger, mysterious and powerful magic that even your professors do not understand, and maybe, who knows, to take a path of dark magic as an evil wizard. So there will be tons, literally tons of spells you will be able to use and combine during combat in this game. Powerful shields that will be able to reflect some powerful spells, stunning spells that will immobilize your opponents, you will be able to shortly teleport yourself, levitate enemies and objects, and combine powerful spells to obliterate almost any enemy. What is really cool when it comes to combat is that you will be able to use the environment in your advantage and defeat enemies in various interesting ways. The combat in Hogwarts Legacy promise a lot, and I hope the developers will provide us with something unforgettable. Of course, this wouldn't be a true RPG without talents and abilities, right? Talents and a big variety of abilities make combat more interesting and flexible. By completing tasks and quests throughout the world, you will earn experience that you will be able to invest into various talents to upgrade your spells and make them more effective and powerful, or to invest them into plants and potions to increase their power. You will also be able to buy certain loot ingredients so you can upgrade your gear and make it much better. So, depending on your playstyle and needs, you'll be able to create your wizard the way you want and to spend your experience points in specific talents so you can focus on your favorite types of magic. Besides combat and upgrading your character, there is tons of other activities you will be able to do in Hogwarts Legacy. Potions and herbology are particularly interesting because they will greatly affect your gameplay. Besides learning spells, you will be also able to focus on learning how to brew potions that can increase your power and boost you in combat. Herbology on the other side will allow you to grow magical plants that also can be really useful on the battlefield. They can take enemy aggro, do significant amount of damage, and even incapacitate enemies like Deadly Mandrake can do, for example. So you can focus on learning spells and fight your way with magic, or you can go a completely other way and let your plants fight your battles. Whichever way you choose, I'm more than sure it will be a very interesting experience. Beasts are also a big part of this game too. You will also have beast class in school, in which you will learn about various beasts you can encounter all over the world, and I'm guessing you will also be able to tame some of them. Man, that would be awesome, to be able to collect all the magical beasts in the game. Am I right, guys? So, besides casual exploring, you will be able to find a lot of old mysteries in the world, meet various vendors and merchants that can provide you with unique items, outfit and ingredients, befriend new allies, but on the other side encounter really powerful creatures and dark wizards, and also meet other students, learn their stories and help them on their personal quests. One thing, we must not forget the magic broom. One of the most important things for all Wizarding World fans. And yes, you will be able to learn how to ride a broom, which will help you a lot during exploration. The big part of the game will also be the Room of Requirements, that besides it looks really awesome, will provide you with almost everything you need. It will let you provide potions, grow plants and upgrade your gear. Hogwarts Legacy, from what we could see in that short gameplay, looks absolutely stunning and magical. Graphics are good, animations, the look of the world itself and everything in it looks really nice, and I literally can't wait to put my hands on it. The release date is set for holidays this year, and I'm sure we will have more infos about this title in upcoming period. I'll be tracking and looking for all the updates and will keep you informed of everything I learn. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming videos, and if you enjoyed this one, make sure you press that like button. You can also find me on social networks, and in case you want to support the channel in the long run, consider becoming a Patreon, if you like of course. All the links are in the description. And as always fam, until next time, see ya and stay cool.